Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. There's something about this time of year that brings a certain kind of light back into the world. Not just in the shop windows or the houses wrapped in strings of color, but in something more subtle, something softer. You've probably seen it. That moment when someone's eyes catch just a little more light than usual, when they soften or brighten or sparkle with something warm that wasn't there a second ago. Sometimes it's because they were surprised by kindness. Sometimes it's because someone remembered their name. And sometimes it's because even just for a moment, they felt like they mattered. And that look, that unmistakable shimmer of being seen, being cared for, being loved, that's the real Christmas light. That's the one we can give to each other. And today, I want to talk about how. We spend so much of our lives walking past people who are dimming. Not because they're broken or bad, but because they've gone a long time without anyone reflecting their worth back to them. They've learned to stay in the background, to manage their own hurt, to go unseen so they don't risk rejection, to keep their heart behind glass because it was safer that way. And what they don't expect, what catches them completely off guard, is when someone comes along and doesn't ask for anything, but simply offers warmth. It doesn't take much. You slow down. You look them in the eyes. You speak to them like they matter. Not because they've earned it, but because they do. And suddenly, there's that flicker. Something comes back to life. It's easy to underestimate these moments. We tend to think that for love to matter, it has to be big or dramatic or newsworthy. But the truth is, most of what keeps people going never shows up in headlines. It's the small kindness in the middle of a hard day, or the gentle tone when someone was bracing for criticism. You know, the unexpected note, the check-in, the extra seat saved, the offer to help without being asked. These are the things that restore people. And sometimes that restoration looks like light returning to someone's eyes. You might not know what they're carrying. You might never find out how much your words meant. You may not get a reaction at all, but that's not the point. The point is, you chose to bring warmth instead of indifference. You made room. You left someone better than you found them. And that's the kind of love that keeps moving. It spreads in quiet ways. One conversation, one gesture, one softened look at a time. Especially this time of year. There's so much pressure around the holidays to get everything right, to perform joy, to make memories, to craft the perfect day. But what stays with people isn't the perfection. It's the presence. It's knowing that someone remembered them. That someone noticed when they were a little quieter than usual. That someone took the time to include them without having to be asked. If you've ever seen someone's face change just because you made space for them, that's the kind of Christmas magic that doesn't fade. And maybe the most beautiful part is this. You don't have to feel cheerful to offer this kind of light. You don't have to be in the mood, and you don't have to have your own life figured out. You don't have to force a smile even. In fact, sometimes the best kind of kindness comes from people who are quietly carrying their own weight and still choose to be gentle with others anyway. There's something holy in that, something bigger than words. If you've ever felt the light go out in your own eyes before, you know what it means to have it return. Maybe someone looked at you with love when you didn't expect it. Maybe someone listened without rushing you along, or maybe someone reminded you of your goodness at a moment when you were doubting it. And something in you came back online. That's what we get to offer each other now. Not because it's the season, but because this season reminds us we can. So as the week unfolds, as the lights go up and the world leans into celebration, don't forget where the brightest light really comes from. It's not in the decorations. It's not in your attention, your tone, your presence, your choice to care. That's the light in their eyes. And the best part, when you help someone else find it, it has a way of showing up in yours too. I love you guys very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on. All right? Later, Gators. Talk to you soon.